Hello, dear students. Welcome you all to the 13th lecture of Marketing Management. And today we are going to discuss a very important topic of marketing, which is product planning and development. Up till now, we have seen in second module what is marketing mix, what are the elements of marketing mix. After that, we have seen that what is product, definition of product, various stages of product, and now here is the third topic of second module. It is product planning and development. So in order to maximize sales, revenue and profit, a business firm must continuously adjust and adapt its new product and services. So from time to time, it may have to design and develop a new product. Product planning is the process of searching ideas for new products, screening them systematically, and then converting them into tangible products and introducing the new product in the market. We can say that after this stage, the actual commercialization started, and that product life cycle starts for a product. So this is the previous one step before the product is in the market. Okay, so it also involves the formation of product policies and strategies. So now we will see that why it is important, what is the requirement of product planning and development. So product planning includes improvement in existing products as well as deleting the unprofitable or marginal products which are not giving us the revenues and which are very costly for a company. It also encompasses products design and engineering, which is also called product development. Product planning comprises all activities starting within a concept of a product idea and ending up with the full scale introduction of the product in the market. It is a complex process actually, and it requires a lot of coordination between different departments of the firm. It is intimately related with technical operations of the organization, particularly with engineering, research and development departments. So let's see, this is the significance we have seen here, why it is required for expansion and introduction of the new products, and to eliminate the marginal products or product line which are not profitable, and refinement of the existing lines. Okay, so for this we require product planning. So now we will see what are the objectives of product planning. We have already seen that product planning and development is a vital function due to several reasons. First, every product has a limited lifespan, as we all know that, and it needs improvement or replacement after some time. Secondly, needs, fashion, preferences of customers undergo changes, and all these requirement changes, and with those changes we need to adjust the product also. And new technology creates opportunity for the design and development of the better product. So every time we should work on the betterment of our product. When we will discuss the PLC, product life cycle, that time it will be more clear for you people. Product planning and development, this thing facilitate the profitability and business growth. So that's why it is also important. And development of new product enables a business to face competitive pressure also, and it reduces the risk also, because we can develop various products, so companies dependency on a single products can also be decreased. New product development brings opportunity but also involves heavy commitment of finance. Obviously, whenever we are introducing a new product, it will be a costly exercise. And not only the finance, the technology, and even emotions of people who are working for that product also attached for this. And most of new products fails, causing, if they are failing, they can cause a huge harm for the business firm. So these decisions we need to take very, very carefully. Okay, so let's see what are the various stages of new product development. You may find in some books they will give you only 5 stages, and here we are discussing 7 stages. So different authors and people have their own view about the stages of new product development. So here we are discussing the 7 stages of new product development. First is idea generation, second is idea screening, third one is concept development and testing, and after that marketing strategy development, business analysis, product development, market testing, and finally the commercialization. Don't be afraid, one by one we will discuss all the stages. So here we go. Let's start with idea generation. Okay, the spark of idea, from where you are getting the idea of the product. Okay, opportunity identification also. So the idea may be internal or external. Okay, so from where you are getting that you should develop a product like this. Okay, so internal sources might be your company employees at all levels. It is not like it is the job of only R&D people. No, from all levels you may get some ideas and you can work on those ideas. This will be internal source when your own company employee are giving you idea about the product. Like sales people are there who are very they are very close to the customers. They know how the requirements are changing of the customers, or they might know that what is the customers are facing the problem with the existing product and what could be the possible solution for that problem. So they can also give you some ideas. There might be external sources also. It is possible that some external sources are there, like your customer yourself. They are giving you some ideas, like you should develop a product like that. Sometimes in the feedback like forms and all, they can ask you to develop your product in this manner, or in the existing product you can do some changes. Okay, your competitors sometimes might be possible, they are delivering or they are giving some product or service, and you are finding that they are lagging behind in this point. So from there also you can get the idea. Your distributors, suppliers, outsourcing, all these things can give you ideas of new product development. Now we have generated a huge pool of ideas. Now which idea we should work, or which idea we should take forward and which we should drop. So here comes the second stage, that is idea screening. So in this process involves shifting through the ideas generated above and selecting one that are feasible. Very important point you see here, feasible and workable. There could be hundreds of ideas or thousands of ideas, but they should be feasible also, which we can work upon, that can exist. Okay, and pursuing non-feasible idea can clearly be costly for the company. It is like you are just wasting your money for a product which is impossible. Okay, so it is very important stage here where we will filter our the pool of ideas we are generating in the first stage. In idea screening phase, we will select only those ideas which are feasible and workable. Now you have selected your idea and you have checked the feasibility and accessibility, workability of that idea. Now here comes the next step, that is concept development and testing. This is before the prototype. Remember, this is before. Okay, here you will test the concept of the product. Okay, and generally it is done by marketing and advertising agency, and they conduct a focus group interviews, and they go with few 8 to 10 group 8 to 10 people's group, and they discuss the product idea with those people, and they try to check whether this idea have some potential or not. So here the objective is to judge whether the concept fits the opportunity area or not. Okay, so here the concept which we test, what is it, what is the concept, what are the benefits will it deliver to the users, and what could be the size, how could be the variation, what could be the packaging, pricing. So in this area basically we try to check that whether this idea which we are going with, and we have screened here in the second stage, whether this idea is going to work or not, which we test in concept development and testing phase. Next is market research operations, or we can say market strategy also. Some books you will get this word, market research options, or some books you will get marketing strategy. Here we are using the word marketing strategy. Okay, so here two forms are there. This thing we will discuss in detail in next slide also. Quantitative and qualitative, we have two approaches here. So qualitative, depth interview, focus group, or expert judgment we can use to check this market strategy. Or quantitative also, we have few methods for pre-prototype. Prototype means the model, the first model you are making of the product, or the actual product you are making for the testing. So before it and after developing the prototype. So before developing a prototype, you can do a customer survey, conceptual testing, perceptual maps, okay, conjoint analysis you can do, or post testing, product use test, lab test, test market. So on product you can do all this. These methods you can use to check your marketing strategy. Now we'll move to the next slide. So I told you that in detail we will discuss marketing strategy development. So here we craft a marketing strategy plan, which includes what will be the target market size, how will be the structure and behavior, the product planning, positioning, sales, profit goals. So all the things related to marketing we will discuss here, and product planning, price, distribution strategy, what could be the marketing budget, long run scale, sales, profit goals, and all those things we discuss under marketing strategy development. How we do it, we already discussed here: in-depth interviews, focus group, expert judgment, qualitative methods, and quantitative methods like surveys, concept testing, perceptual maps, and post-prototype product uses, lab tests, test marketing. So through that we can check, or we can select our marketing strategy. Next step is business analysis. So here we evaluate our business plan, which we developed here under this fourth step. So we evaluate the marketing plan with special emphasis on sales, cost, profit estimation. So here we will check what could be our sale, how much will the cost come, how much the cost will come for production of the product, and how much profit we can estimate from the product. Okay, so it must pass the business test criteria for the further development. Obviously, if your production cost will be very high, and sales you are also estimating here. So if sales is less and cost is very high, so it may create a problem for the manufacturer. So you need to be very careful under business analysis about the possible sales estimation, cost, how much cost it will be, and how much profit you will generate. Next step is product development. So actually you develop your product here, prototype of the product you develop here, not the actual product, the prototype. Prototype means model, the first product which you manufacture or you develop to show the customers how could be your product. Okay, so it is not for sale, it is just for showing. You might have seen that in Delhi Auto Expo, and also if some new product or new car is coming to the market, so they will showcase their car into the mm, uh, this Auto Expo. Okay, so they show their prototypes there. So through CAD and CAM, these are the two strategies for manufacturing. Okay, you can take the help of these two softwares, and first have functional test on the consumer test. Okay, so first you do the functional test, then you test the customer. This is the sixth step. Now here comes the marketing strategy, very marketing testing, sorry, and it's a very important topic. And from here one question may appear in the examination: what is test marketing? Okay, so here actually you showcase your prototype with brand name, and you do packaging for it, full-fledged product which will go into the market. Okay, so you do a market testing for your product before sending it to the market. So it could be of three type: simulated test marketing, second is control test marketing, and third one is test marketing or beta testing sometimes we say. Okay, so one by one we will see what are these different methods of testing. So simulated test marketing, what you do in this, 30 to 40 shoppers at any shopping center, you just show them some kind of ad, or you give them some kind of money, and then you see their reaction towards a particular brand, your own product. Okay, you have developed let's say a new product, let's say a new kind of uh, light. Okay, now you have shown them the ad of that product, and after that you will analyze or you will see their behavior, whether they are going to buy it or not. Second one is control test marketing. So under control test marketing, uh, you do a marketing or you do a testing on a panel of real store. Okay, actual places you will go, and you will carry the new product for a fee. Okay, so you will see the sales are measured, you will see the sales of the product through a scanner. Okay, third one is your test marketing. So what you do here, ultimately you test your new products. You go with the prototype, and you try to implement your marketing strategies, as well as you try to sell your product into a particular geographic locations. Okay, you are not going full-fledged, but a small geographical locations you are selecting, and you are trying to sell your product there. Company put forth a full-scale advertisement and marketing plan for selected cities or region. Okay, let's say some company is there. Let's say Tata Nano. We are taking one example. So when they developed their car, so for initially beta testing, they didn't select the whole India. Okay, although they are operating all over the India, but they selected a small town. Okay, or small region they have selected, and they try to sell their car over there, and through that they will get some kind of maybe ideas, innovations. So what extra they should do to enhance the quality, or the it could be more attractive for the customer. So they will see how the customers are responding on the products they are manufacturing. And finally, commercialization. Okay, so here like three core strategies: when to introduce in the market, where to introduce, and how to introduce. Okay, so when we are saying when to introduce, the timing. Okay, first it can be first entry or parallel entry or late entry. First movers are also having they have a huge advantage, but the risk is also very high for the first movers. Parallel entry, obviously the competition will be there, okay, and the profit margins will be reduced. And late entry, sometimes it is profitable, sometimes you have to fight for the market size. Okay, so all kind of entries are possible. And second one, where to commercialize, which location to target, which geographical strategy you have to develop. So which region you want to commercialize, or you want to introduce your product first, or it could be you want to commercialize this nationally first, or directly you want to go for internationalization. So all things you need to consider where you want to commercialize your product. And finally, how you want to promote, okay, how you want to commercialize. Okay, so introductory marketing strategies, like how you will develop your marketing mix, how could be your ad, who will be your dealer, what will be the incentive. So all these things will come under the commercialization phase. So for today's lecture, this is the last slide, and we have learned about a very important concept of marketing, product planning and development. So we have learned here why it is important to do product planning and development. So for the expansion or introduction of the new product, refinement of the existing line, or discontinuation or elimination of the marginal or unprofitable products. Then we have learned what are the objectives of product planning. So to fulfill the customer's need, to fortify better resource utilization, to guarantee firm survival, to incentivize, to increase firm scale. After this, we have learned what are the eight stages of product development. Again, I am saying few books you will get only 5 stages. Don't worry, few stages they have eliminated or they have covered under some another heading. Okay, they might have merged the two topics in a one. Both are correct. So here first is idea generation, idea screening, then concept development and testing, marketing strategy, business analysis, product development, market testing, and commercialization. So I hope you understood today's lecture. If you have few queries, you can catch me on the WhatsApp group. I can solve your queries. Thank you so much for watching.